Sup Buzznet, little intro logo thing, just do it. On Monday, Ronnie Radke of Falling in Reverse was arrested at his home for allegedly beating his girlfriend. Now, he is quick to defend himself on Twitter, saying not to believe everything that you read on the internet. But what reason do we have not to believe something like that? In situations like this, people have the tendency to defend the abuser, saying that we don't necessarily know a lot about the situation. But we also don't have enough information to prove that he didn't do it. I think that it's best to side with the victim in this situation because it's a lot better to falsely accuse somebody temporarily until you find more information than to ignore somebody's cries of domestic abuse. I would much rather somebody have a bad reputation for a few weeks than somebody constantly getting beaten or anything of that sort. I'm sorry, but this just isn't something that should be taken lightly, and it shouldn't be a case of, oh, I know that Ronnie didn't do it, stop blaming Ronnie for something that he didn't even do. You know what it should be? It should be, I hope that this didn't happen because there's an innocent woman out there that could potentially be being beaten. I don't about Ronnie's reputation. I don't give a Ronnie at all. You know why? Is because look at his track record. Look at all the reasons that we have not to believe him in saying that we shouldn't believe all of these rumors. Hello, he went to jail for beating somebody, didn't he? For assault? Yeah. Is he ever polite? Is he a respectable person? No, he's none of those things. As far as I'm concerned, Ronnie Radke's a piece of shit. You know what? I don't care if all of you fans are sitting there right now hating everything that's coming out of my mouth, and I don't care if the Falling in Reverse army is the biggest, best fan base in the world that is gonna stand up and defend their favorite musician. You know what? He may be your favorite musician, but you know what else he might be? He might be a woman beater. He might be a Chris Brown, for all I'm concerned. And if that's the case, if that is the case right now, then you guys have absolutely no room to justify his actions or no room to think that there's any right in anything that he's doing. So you know what? Yeah, I believe that Ronnie did it. I really do. I don't think that there would be a false report online for a accredited newspaper saying that it wasn't real. I don't think that the LA Sheriff's Department website would have an arrest record for Ronnie if it wasn't real. If he wasn't arrested for that, what was he arrested for? Why would somebody just come out and say that he did that? And you know what? I hate bringing all the attention on Ronnie in this situation because the one person that we should be concerned with, the one person that we should be worried about right now is his girlfriend. Because you know what? If you're in a situation where you trust somebody and you love somebody and you feel like that person's gonna be there for you and then they turn around and they beat you, you know what? You're the fucking victim there. You're the person that everybody should be concerned with. I'm not concerned if Ronnie Radke's reputation's tarnished. I'm not concerned if he goes to jail. I don't give a shit if that happens. I'm concerned that his girlfriend is okay, and I'm concerned that she's safe. Because, guys, let's face it, nobody wants to be in that situation. Nobody deserves to be in that situation. Not even the shittiest being on earth deserves to be deceived like that. Nobody deserves to feel helpless and be that vulnerable. So you can sit there and you can hope that Ronnie gets fined. You can hope that he gets arrested. You can hope that he goes to jail. You can hope that he gets the death penalty for this. But you know what? All of those things won't change the fact that there's an innocent woman that got beaten. The only thing that I'm hoping for right now, and I'm not hoping it for the sake of Ronnie, I'm hoping it for the sake of his girlfriend. I'm hoping that this is all a rumor. I'm hoping that this is all fake. I'm hoping that this is some reporter did because he wanted attention, because you know what? I do not want there to be another person out there that has to deal with domestic abuse. There's so much wrong with that. There's so much in the world that there does not need to be that piled on top of it. Leave a comment, talk some falsely accusing your favorite frontman and how you're going to support him until the day that you die because Ronnie's given so much to you and he's such a great person and oh my god, he turned his life around and everything's changed about him and he's so precious. Yeah, do whatever. I don't care. I'm frankly pissed off about this. I will not stand for domestic abuse. I will not stand for anybody supporting him through all of this. Until it is proven that he didn't do this, he did it. Bye.